Hi, this is Maria Alicia Gonzalez and Embodied Grief Work. So, welcome to your first taste of what is the work that we do here with Embodied Grief Work. So, what we are about to do together is walk through about a 5 to 7 minute exercise that is going to draw your grief or your experience deeper into your body so that you can actually experience it more authentically and less guarded. And I want to share with you that here at Embodied Grief Work, we're sort of working off a few tenets that I want you to understand in order to know where I'm coming from. So, one is that grief is a natural and healthy response to any event, right? It could be disappointment, it could be loss, the loss of a relationship, a death of someone, a loss of a dream. It could be anything. It could be longing for something, someone, anything that you cannot reach in that moment or maybe ever, right? And we talk about grief not being something to get over, that grief is not something to heal from, but that grief is something to integrate and expand with. So that's where I'm coming from with this. So the first thing we're going to do, and I just ask you to play along, kind of just ride this train with me for these about next 7 minutes. I'm going to ask you actually to close your eyes for a few moments and just take 3 easy breaths into the space where you are so that you can feel, if you're sitting, you can feel kind of your weight into your seat. You can feel how the seat is supporting you such that you don't have to hold yourself up right now. Perhaps you're standing, then you're feeling your feet on the ground, or in your shoes, in your socks. Feel the sensations around you. Feel the sensation of your clothing on your skin, or maybe your hair touching your face or your shoulders, your back. And notice how when you inhale and exhale, you're actually expanding from so many directions all at once. Just noticing that. So I'm going to ask you to conjure up a joyful memory. So something that brings you joy, something that kind of sparks your heart and feels enjoyable. So bring that memory up. And as soon as it bubbles up, go ahead and take 3 breaths into that memory. Literally, like you could see it and you're breathing right into it. And you can even take your hand and place it on your body where you feel that memory kind of, like I'm saying, bubbling up, or you're getting a little tingle in a certain part of your body. Go ahead and place your hand there too. And once you've breathed those 3 breaths, I want you to let that feeling expand throughout your whole body, kind of like you're stepping into a warm tub, if you like that kind of thing, or you're stepping into the ocean and you're just kind of allowing it to encompass you and surround you and kind of penetrate all the nooks and crannies in you. Now, as you really feel that fullness of feeling, you need to go ahead and take your right hand and the back of your hand. With your right hand, I want you to just kind of stroke your left cheek. So we're crossing the body. And have a few little strokes there on your cheek. And then we're going to take your left hand and stroke your right cheek. So just gentle strokes. Taking some easy breaths. And now we're going to take your right hand and cross your body and give your left shoulder a little squeeze. And then we're going to take our right hand, or sorry, our left hand and cross our body and give our right shoulder a squeeze. And just notice where that feeling or sensation of joy is now. Is it still in that one spot in your body? Has it moved somewhere else? Is it just kind of everywhere now? Where is it? You might not know. That's okay too. Let's take 3 more breaths together into this experience of this fullness, this joy that's now kind of surrounded you and you're immersed in it. And then we're going to take a moment. We're going to do like I'm taking the palms of my hands and I'm rubbing them together because we're going to do that as a way to tell our nervous system that we're actually shifting now to something else. So you can even rub on all sides of your hands. I'm just doing a little shift. Taking a deep breath and exhaling. Feeling your feet. Closing your eyes or letting your eyelids get heavy if you like. Taking 3 easy breaths into your seat or into your feet again, where you really are feeling the sensation of the clothing on your skin, your hair, maybe the temperature of the air around you. And now we're going to conjure up a memory that brings grief. So perhaps somebody you're missing, they don't have to have died. They might just not be nearby you right now, and you wish they were. And you have kind of the longing. Perhaps it is somebody who's died and you're really missing them. So allow that to come up. Perhaps it's a loss of a dream, something you are having to let go of that will never be. That's what's coming up for me right now. Allow it to rise up in that same way that joy did. Allow it to rise up and notice where it's living in your body. Maybe place a hand there. And as you inhale and exhale, allow that sensation to expand, to spread all around you. Again, like you're just kind of moving into a warm tub or something that is going to envelop you. Okay. And now take 3 breaths into that feeling. You're doing beautifully. Now this time we're going to take our left hand and the back side of our hand. We're going to stroke our right cheek. Staying with that feeling. And now we're going to take our right hand and the back side of our right hand. We're going to stroke our left cheek. And then we're going to, you guessed it, we're going to take our left hand and give our right shoulder a little squeeze. And taking our right hand and crossing our body and giving our left shoulder a squeeze. Okay, notice where is that grief feeling inside your body right now? Where is it? How is it? How does it feel? Taking one more breath in and out. And allowing yourself to be present again to where you are. And take note of how and where does that grief feeling feel. And as you do that, we're also going to take again our hands and rub them together. And kind of rub them on every side. And this is just signaling our body that we are kind of letting that go. We're letting that go. Okay. So, what were we doing with these cross body movements? We are crossing the hemispheres of our brain, which actually helps to create new neural pathways. That also brings into our bodies the grief, the longing, the joy, so that we are walking around with a more embodied and full experience of what our lives are. So, this is your little taste of this. If you have any questions about it, please email me. I look at my email every day and I will respond to you. hello@marialicia.com. Or go over to my website and send me a note, any questions, any comments, or set up a 30-minute grief relief session with me that is free to you as kind of an introduction to get to know each other with specifically what you're moving through. So, my name is Maria Alicia Gonzalez, and this is Embodied Grief Work. Welcome to this micro dose of time with it and with you. I can't wait to see you and talk to you soon. Till then, bye.